She laughed as she said it, like the words meant nothing at all. "I can leave you anytime," she told me, her tone playful but sharp. It wasn't a fight, not really, more like a joke she thought I would swallow. I forced a smile, even though something inside me tightened. We were standing in the hallway of our apartment building, the kind of place where sounds echoed and privacy didn't exist. That's when I noticed him, our attractive neighbor, leaning against his door, pretending to check his phone. He looked up at just the wrong moment and smirked. "About time," he said casually, as if he had been waiting to say it for years. The silence that followed felt heavier than shouting. My girlfriend laughed again, louder this time, brushing it off as harmless teasing. But her eyes flicked toward him for just a second too long. That single glance told me more than her words ever had. I remembered how she had been changing lately, late nights. Sudden smiles at her phone, impatience with me over small things. I had blamed stress, work, life. Standing there, with that neighbor's grin still hanging in the air, I realized how blind I had chosen to be. I didn't argue. I didn't raise my voice. Instead, I nodded slowly, surprising even myself. "If you can leave anytime," I said calmly. "Then maybe you should." The laughter died instantly, replaced by confusion. She stared at me as if I had broken the script she expected me to follow. The neighbor straightened, clearly not expecting the scene to turn this way. For the first time, he looked uncomfortable, like someone who enjoyed drama only when it didn't involve consequences. We went inside our apartment, and the door closed with a soft click that sounded louder than a slam. She tried to explain, to joke it away, to say she hadn't meant it. But words lose their power when trust has already slipped through the cracks. That night, I lay awake thinking about how easily people test boundaries when they think you're too afraid to lose them. I realized I had spent months proving my loyalty to someone who enjoyed reminding me how replaceable I was. By morning, my decision felt clear. I packed a bag not in anger, but in clarity. She watched silently, the confidence she once had now replaced by uncertainty. For the first time, she understood that words, even jokes, have weight. As I stepped into the hallway, the neighbor's door opened again. He looked at me, expecting something: anger, defeat, maybe a reaction. I met his eyes and smiled, not bitterly, but freely. Weeks later, I heard through others that things between them hadn't turned out the way either of them expected. Smirks fade when reality shows up. I didn't feel satisfied or sad, just relieved. Sometimes, the moment someone laughs at the idea of leaving you is the moment you should let them go. Walking away wasn't a loss. It was the first time I truly chose myself.